Wait, I can double up. And if he takes, I'm just going to take and take his knight next. Hello everyone, welcome back to another 10+0 rapid game. I forgot to record the last game I played. I did win that one, but now it's a new one, and now we're playing us against a Sicilian. So let's hope I can get some of my mojo back and win some more games here. Looks like my opponent allowed me to double their pawns and actually took with a D pawn. I think it's more common for my opponents, this D pawn. I think it's more common for my opponents to take back with their B pawn, but I'm not complaining. I want to play bishop e3, attacking this pawn on c5. And now I'm going to go queen d2 next and attack their fianchettoed setup. E5 is a pretty common move that I see, and usually against e5, I like to try to gain more space with the move f4 before going bishop h6 eventually. And I find that it's a pretty pleasant way to play the position. Also, if c4, I can probably go d4 and f3. I think that's a pretty decent way to play. I don't expect him to play c4 though. I could consider taking the pawn too at this point. a5. I'm just gonna play f4. I'm not gonna castle that way if you're gonna chuck all your pawns that way. Okay, looks like if he takes back this way, okay, we're gonna gain some time. We're gaining a decent amount of time here. And I could probably just castle kingside. There's no reason to not do that. And now I could maybe even play knight g5, perhaps. Maybe not. Actually, yeah, I mean, if he plays a move like a4, then yeah, knight g5 looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think knight g5 is okay. There is no threat to this move. I'm not threatened. I'm just going to play knight g5. Attack f7. If he plays f6, I can maybe play h3, honestly. Honestly, h3 might be a good move. If he plays f6. Yeah, I don't like that move by him. I'm going to block out any potential knight movements. I could honestly play knight f3. I honestly could. I'm going to set up a little trap, actually. I'm going to play the move rook f2 to double up. Because if he castles, I can play knight f3 and his knight's trapped. I believe his knight's trapped if he castles. He should be trapped. f6 might be the move by him. Okay. He plays that move. Makes sense. Wait, I can double up. And if he takes, I'm just going to take and take his knight next. Nice. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. He could castle now. He could. You know, my position is looking pretty good. My position is looking pretty good. Okay, he might castle this way? Really? I don't know what he's doing. I could also play knight e6. I kind of want to play knight e6, actually. Knight e6 looks so much fun. Knight e6. Knight e6 looks so much fun. Because now I'm going to win this piece. And this f6 pawn is going to be weak. And, like, how does he defend it? Like, legitimately. I don't take away from him to defend it. I guess he could castle now. I guess he could. Then the question is my knight better than his bishop? Did I have something better to play in this position? Maybe. Did I let him get off the hook? That's definitely a possibility, actually, now that I think about it. Not sure what the best move is here. Yeah, I don't think I have to take the bishop on g7, but kind of makes at least part of my life a bit easier. Okay, I can probably play b3 and completely block out this bishop. Probably not horrible. I thought I had more in this position. I feel like I messed it up. I feel like I screwed up this position, which is normal. I do that a lot, but was hoping to get a bit more out of this position. I could maybe consider a4 just to block out his pawn chain. Not sure if I should play it though. Overall, this looks like it's going to be a more strategic, slow position with how many pieces are traded off and the knight versus bishop dynamic. Okay. I think I want to go queen f4. So I can go queen e5 check if he takes. And then take with the knight. I think that's a decent plan. Oh, wait. Takes, 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 takes. I could trade everything here. Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I think it's actually might be a good idea. You can't take with the queen or else his bishop's hanging. So I have a centralized knight. I have a centralized queen. I can go queen h8 check. I can go queen b6 check. Like, this position is actually really hard to play. My queen's hanging on d5, but there's no discovered checks. The bishop can't check my king to take my queen, so I think I'm totally safe on this square. And how are you going to defend both of your pawns there? I guess you could go queen. No. You can't defend. You can't defend this b6 pawn and this h7 pawn at the same time. And you have to constantly worry about knight hops or queen checks, and this position does not seem easy to play at all for him. Okay. Check, bishop here, knight here. Interesting. Check here. If I go queen here, queen here, not sure the best way to proceed. So if I go here, king up, queen takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. If I go check here, bishop g8, knight here, queen here. Wait, I think I found it. It's check, and after bishop g8, I'm going to go knight f6, queen g7, takes, king takes, and now knight d7. And if you can't defend b6, and if you push b6, you lose c5. This still might not be as winning as I hope it would be. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I'm going to be winning this b6 pawn. Okay, he could have gone for a perpetual, I think. But luckily, he did not go for a perpetual, so I am very grateful. I am very grateful that he didn't go for it. So I got a little bit lucky there. I do win this pawn. But it's probably not super easy, though. I think I want to go a4 next. I want to go a4 next. After takes, Okay. Okay, it's going to be hard for him to attack this a4 pawn, especially with his bishop here. So I think I want to go a4 next. I think that's definitely the plan. And it should be winning. This should be winning. In knight versus bishop endgames, usually the side with the knight is the only side that can win. Just a fun fact for you. That being said, I've messed up endgames with the knight all the freaking time. Okay, I think I'm going to bring in the king. I definitely want to be careful. Here, here. Hmm. I'm going to go a3 here. Okay, so now I'm going to be up 2 pawns in a completely winning position. Awesome! Okay, let's go g3. And let's take this guy here. Now we're up 2 pawns. He forgot I had this in-between move of a3, not taking back immediately. I think he missed that move originally. He has no threats. I'm just going to go here. His king's in La La Land. Well, not La La Land. He's defending my passed pawn. But now his pawns on the king side are pretty weak. So it's interesting. The bishop is a long-range piece, but he's the one that's stretched too thin. My knight and my king are working tirelessly. One on the queen side, one on the king side. Okay, bishop f5. Probably go g4 here and take and take. Well, actually, bishop g4, not super easy. Oh, h5 is a move. h5 is a move. Awesome. Yeah, h5 is a good resource. Good resource for me. Now g7 is a threat. Okay, and he resigns. Cool. I think I did a good job of converting that endgame. That being said, I think I had more in the attack than I actually got. I think I should have had more. So already I have a very pleasant position. Okay, apparently I could have castled the other way. Yes, apparently castling queenside is better. I can't tell you why. h3 is also very good. I guess this pawn chunk doesn't really have anything. I don't think nothing's wrong with castling kingside though. Both just good. h3. e5 is better. Oh my goodness, yes. So if castle, oh, that's not castles. If castles, then knight ge4. And if, oh yeah, when knight ge4, opening up an attack on the knight on f5. And if f5, then, oh, we still do it. Because if takes, but, oh, we take here first. And then take on f4. And we have this really nice knight that can hop into d6 or f6. That makes sense. That makes sense. e5 is a very nice resource. I was thinking about it in later moves, but not here. e5 would have been good. Knight a4 would have been very good. Okay. It's hard to defend. So after rook b8, now e5? What? After queen takes, what's the idea? Bishop f4. Oh! Oh, bishop f4. Oh, very nice. Very nice attraction idea. Very nice. Wow. Okay. But this happens, and yeah, I have a better position, but it's nothing super special. Apparently, I'm supposed to take like this, and then play g4. What's the idea? Knight a4 is the idea, and it's hard to defend your b6 pawn. Okay. So it all comes back to this b6 pawn being very weak, which is funny because that's what actually happened in the game. Like, okay, I was too trade happy here. I thought this endgame was so pleasant. Like, how am I ever gonna lose this? And it's true. I'm never gonna lose this. Queen f6 check. Header. Yeah, queen f6 check. Yeah, he should have gone for the perpetual, but he doesn't. And now this endgame is simply winning. Just like that. Very nice. Okay, well, I'm glad to have another win after so many losses. So I think I'll end it there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Subscribe for more games like this.